This is Sniff, and you're now locked into Nerves ID Showcase. Don't rip anything. I mean, you're gonna try anyway, aren't you, if you wanted to, but yeah.
for criminal, they calling me killer.
DJs could suck my
My voice is so low. I don't think I have a low voice. Like my voice is just like high pitch.
I do believe they think I am Nerve. Do not rip any of these tunes or I will with you.
You guys submit some tunes.
Yo, son, I got a story to tell. Memory. Let's get it on. Drop it down.
I did some production stuff. I think the link I sent wasn't working. So I clicked on it and it brings you to like a non-page. Unless I like copied it wrong or something. But I might go on to FL Studio and just do some music for a little bit and then review tunes in a sec. But yeah. And also, for those that are wondering, this track is from Nerves Showcase, so it's right here. And yes, welcome guys. It is Wednesday. That means feedback stream. So go ahead and submit a song you want me to listen to, and then I'll listen to it and judge it. I should have like some notes here. Yeah, my little notepad here, so I can jot down some notes and you can watch it and read it, and they can use it. Also, these VODs stay up, so that works for you. We're gonna do a little bit of production stuff. I don't think I have it on TikTok, but we can just stop the TikTok one maybe. Also, it's upset at me. Dude, TikTok is so weird. I don't know why it asked for you to like have your face on there. But whatever. How do I even end it, dude? Okay. My voice is so low. What happened? Did I like mess something up? Hello? You guys can hear what I'm saying, right? It's good now? Wait, what? What happened? I'm so confused. What happened? Okay, well, let's do... Where even is it? Aha! Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. We're gonna do some cool bases, I guess. So, feedback stream, but we'll do some of these. I'll wait for some more submissions. Music was so loud. I don't know what I did. It's like the same settings I had last time. But whatever, man. Well, whatever. I'm gonna move this to the side so I can see it. But okay. I guess I'll just do some serum sounds. Check you guys can hear me correctly. That kind of worries me because I did install an ASIO like a while ago to get my guitar working, but it doesn't seem to be helping. Okay, what kind of bass should I make, guys? What kind of basses do you guys want to make? Could do a rhythm bass, but that's kind of boring, right? Melodic. What kind of melodic? Oh, I could do like a sizzy thing, I guess, right? I have to like remember what it sounds like. What does sizzy even sound like, dude? That sounds so disrespectful. What does sizzy even sound like? Take My Energy, I think it was, is like his most popular one. I do not know goat dubs. That sounds funny though. Something like that though. That like melodic sizzy tone. It sounds like I gotta like think of how to even start that because I don't wanna be like trying to make something for an hour and then, you know, it not be exactly what it is. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, it sounds like it's going shoom shoom shoom. It sounds like a low pass. So something like that. It sounds like it's doing this. Like this kind of curve, like yow. Also sounds like a band pass actually. Maybe not that on there, but like oh yeah, I should update the titles. So something like that. I could do combs. I like getting a lot of stereo width with the pan knob. And what the pan knob does is it just makes the left and right channel have different cutoffs. And one of the things I think it's doing too is also add some of this. And let's get our FM in here, or our PD, phase distortion. I think it's something like that, and then we modulate. That sounds good. Okay, cool. You have something going here. I'm gonna put this on the sub. And then we're gonna send this. This is a really cool thing you can do. If you want to send this to like a bus by itself without going to the main effects, you can click this little main thing. You can make it go to none, and then you can go bus 1 all the way up. So now it's being sent to bus 1, and if you look at the mix, bus 1 is being sent to main. So we can process this separately without rooting the sub, which is really cool. So now we can add like chorus and other stuff on there, and the sub is completely fine, and we can process it after even. I want to add some compression. What's up, Mecha Wolf? Oh, I know all kinds of sauce, buddy. Also, this is gonna sound a little silly at first, but I'm trying to make this sound good for I'm gonna be using like a pitcher. So that's what Sizzy's using, and that's what a lot of people use for like melodic rhythm type stuff, is they use the, you know, the pitch map, whatever, like those pitching algorithms. So it's gonna sound better once and then all that. I'm gonna get some all passes. All passes is really, yeah, well, I'm gonna use chroma, like actually that's what I'm gonna use. One of the cool things about all passes is people don't really know what it does, but it's such a simple plugin and filter. It actually is just, it literally all it does is scramble the phase. So like the phase in here, you can see like I'm gonna sacrifice one of you. It's like this phase, right? You have a sine wave, right? And this phase is at 50%. And as you know, like phase goes from 0 to 360. So this is like 0, Then, you know, I move it and it goes to the left, and then 180, it's at the opposite of at 1, so it's like inverted. And then you go more and more, and it's back where it started. So, phase applies onto all frequencies. So, I can add harmonics on top of this, and that's what they all look like centered. So they're all at 0 phase here. But I can shift the middle one, so the middle harmonic, the third harmonic, I can shift that. You can see it kind of morphing through, like so. And so, if you apply this to things like a saw wave, for example, it becomes really crazy. You can see here, the saw wave has a very like distinct order. Like every even harmonic is at 50% phase. And it's like that for all the harmonics, like all the way to the end, the highest. But if you mess up the phase and blend it in some weird way, it's gonna sound completely different. So I should get a different patch for this actually, because this is, I don't want to ruin that. So Serum 2, very cool, awesome plugin, everybody loves it. And we'll, I don't know, we'll get something like this. I don't know. You can see like the phases are really messy in this one. Kind of like a more spectral one. Yeah, like that one. That one's cool. Okay, so let's take this saw wave and let's mess up the phases. And in here, there's a little thing where I can borrow the phases from the other oscillator, I believe. Yeah, set phases from other oscillator. You can't see that, but it's right here. This is what a saw wave sounds like now, as opposed to just this. So it completely changed the character of the saw wave. And if I go in here and set all the phases to something random again, you know, it kind of looks like a saw wave, but it sounds completely different again. It sounds like some weird mess. And what All Passes does, it just does that. It just kind of messes with the phase without you hearing any change in tone at all. So that's actually what it does. And you can delay the phases so much to where it does ring out. So if I set the resonance up this much, those are just the phases being delayed that much. The only downside with using all passes is it kind of takes away from the transient because it delays the signal a little bit. That's how it gets that all passes sound, is it just delays the phases and blends them. So you gotta be a little careful with it. I'm also gonna be using this damp thing. So this damp thing is really cool. If you just set it all the way to damp mode, so all the way up, and just automate it up, then it'll actually sound like it's decaying. It's basically like a low pass. That's kind of mostly what I want to do. Add some blur to it. And I'm kind of curious of what Bode would do if I just like turn up the frequency. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. If I turn up the frequency shifter thing. Keep the blur up. So if you are unfamiliar with Bode is a frequency shifter. It's got a nice use case, but I feel like it's just not that great of a plugin like for frequency shifting applications because it's just so weird. It also has a section here like bow delay. I don't even know what this is useful for. Like I just don't know what this is for, man. Why is this like its own delay plugin? Like actually makes no sense. Anyways, so this part, the frequency part, I'll make this a little bigger so you guys can see it easier. But this thing is pretty cool once you like first use it, but it's not like it's not that useful actually. So if I turn this direction up, by default it's at 0%, and it just means that the left and right channel will shift the opposite directions. So the left channel will shift down and then the right channel will shift up, and so you can hear it if I do this. So left channel shifts down, the right channel shifts up. It's not really that pleasant. I don't really know how you could use this. You could probably use it for like a synth or something, but it just doesn't sound that great. And also if it's anything less than completely wide, it just starts sounding weird. So if I turn the width, it doesn't sound that weird, but also just doesn't sound good, you know. So the problem with this is that sometimes you just want the shift up or shift down. You don't want both. So what you usually do is you turn the direction all the way up, so that way it's like the left and right channel go the same direction. So it sounds like a regular frequency shifter now. But as you've probably noticed, the big problem is that it's not wide anymore. It went to mono. And that's because the way this direction thing does work, it just goes to one channel. I don't know why it works like that. Like, Steve Duda, is that the person that made this plugin? Steve Duda, fix your plugin, man. This is like the worst thing ever. There is a workaround to it that someone told me, which is kind of nice. It's just really annoying to set up. If you just like reset everything, double click this, go to 0. We gotta put macros on it because it's just not gonna sound good if you don't do that. We'll just do all the way up, because why not? And we'll do one on the range as well. So shift range. Oh. Hello? Range. Cool. So yeah, there you have it. The workaround is to get a splitter. So we have mid and side splitter with the side and mid channel, yada yada. We're gonna put this in here. There's a reason that I told you to duplicate this, or macro this, is because you want the same exact settings for both of them. We're gonna take this, we're going to click drag, so you can see it ghost right here, and we're going to hold Shift and Alt. And if we let it go, we should have the same exact macros and position, everything. If these are even a little bit off, you'll hear weird phasing. So just make sure you have that set in stone. And we're going to go to utility. Utility, we're just going to go to the polarity thing, and we're going to just invert one of them. And so now I have stereo again. And I might go back to using... I don't know. That sounds pretty good. And we'll just automate this. So the shift, when I automate the shift, we just go over here. And there you go. I don't want to sound so like droopy, like it's just pitching down, so I'm gonna do that. If you want to know how I did that, I just right click this and I hit edit custom curve, and then you can just set how much you want this to be effective. I actually kind of don't really like that sound. I'm gonna make sure it's its own thing. But we're gonna go over to, actually before we do this, we're gonna put a high pass on this guy. We're gonna get a compressor to band dynamics. This is also something that you guys should probably know. OTT does not work the same as this one. I know they were both made by the same person, but the settings in here are completely different than like the actual OTT. So the first thing to notice is that the low band and the high band are set at different crossfade values. OTT, I believe, is at like 88 hertz, and the high band is at like 3.5 or something around there. So they're just different settings entirely. And also, in the right here, these are the gain values for each band. So the high is at 0, mids are at 0, and the lows are at 0. It's completely different in OTT as well. I don't know if it's on the actual plugin. Let's just check. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't actually show you what these are. But in the actual plugin on Ableton, like the original preset that was used a lot, had different values. So like I think the mids were turned down and the lows or highs were turned up. But basically, you just need to turn the highs and lows up to like 5.5 or something for it to be like the original OTT. And also remember to turn the below up. And also technically the below is at 0.75 for the actual OTT. So it's a little bit stronger than OTT usually is. But I just usually turn the mix down if I don't like it. Okay, we're gonna do some EQ work. So turn this harshness down. I want to add some distortion. We're going to turn these all off. Distortion. The OTT. Oh yeah, it is in here. That's pretty handy actually. Okay, so I probably want to go back on the sub thing. And if you're dealing with bass issues with it clicking, like that, the usual fix is to turn up the attack with release. There's no more clicking. And we're gonna do some more shaping. So I want to get the crunch out before I do anything else. think I'm gonna do like some kind of inverse thing like this. So once the bass kind of comes in, this tonal part, I'm gonna be ducking the lows. So it gives more space. That was pretty good. Might be a little bit too long. And let's get some reverb in here. Also, for those who are curious what reverb filter actually is, it's pretty much the same as a reverb plugin, but just it has like filter-like knobs. So reverb plugins, if you haven't heard about it, they're just basically a bunch of delays. Like once you get a delay, make it milliseconds. If you turn it fast enough, it basically becomes a resonator at some point. And then you filter it and you get some kind of feedback that's filtered over time. You get some cool stuff like dampening. But a reverb filter is basically just a series of delays at different pitches. So if I grab this one and I grab this one, unlink them all, make them a little scattered. It sounds kind of like reverb. Like this is like, imagine like 3 walls it's bouncing off of. That's basically what this is. But with the reverb filter, it's like a bunch of them. And they all have different settings like that where they have different feedback and filtering on top of it. And this cutoff is basically the pitch of it. And the resonance is basically the feedback of all of them. And there's some like other math things that happen to make it seem more natural, because at its most basic level, reverb is just really digital and fake sounding. That's why people spend a lot of money on reverb plugins. And there's like millions of them that have different settings and stuff. And now you see stuff that's blended with convolution, because convolution is really natural sounding, but doesn't have the dampening that normal acoustics would have. So that's why the market with reverb is changing all the time. Is a reverb like a filter shaped, then the resonance is applied so that it decays over a certain time? Yeah, I wish there were more plugins like that. The way that Serum does this, where is it? The way Serum does this delay thing, this little cone shape filter, I wish there were more plugins that had this kind of effect, because it's just not, it's not around anywhere. The only one I see it on really is Pro R. This is the only plugin I see where you can actually like filter things out. Like this blue line is the K rate, and you can set values specifically for any frequency you want. So you can have it dampen on the highs, or you can make really resonant peaks stand out. You can do a lot of stuff, but it's just not on a lot of plugins, and it's just not enough to have a curve. Like Valhalla Reverb doesn't even have proper anything. It's just a low cut and a high cut, and these are kind of lame cuts too. Like these don't even really cut out anything. So yeah, it sucks. Well, delete you. Nice. But with this, I'm gonna use it like it's an actual reverb plugin, kind of, because it's shorter and I can control it a bit easier. I don't really like the reverb in Serum that much, actually. I kind of don't like it. It just doesn't really work for me. I actually prefer the sound of reverb filter over it. But anyways, Also, the reason why I like this so much is because you can distort the reverb signal, which is really interesting. It's the same dampening thing too. Okay, we're gonna put our EQ and compressor back in. Okay, let's put some melodic plugins on it. I feel like it's not gonna sound that great at first. We'll have to do some other shenanigans. What was it even called? Prism, I think. And we will do E sharp major. I feel like a lot of processing is after this too. Wow. That sounds pretty good. And I want to make the sub a bit more intense. I'm gonna send this to bus 2. I'm just gonna distort it. It would sound like if I shift it around. Do some storm effects, I guess. Also, I have this cool plugin called Partial, and it's, if you are familiar with the way that Melodyne works, has some kind of like emphasis algorithm. I gotta patcherize it. Patcherize. Actually kind of useful. Ah, big giant widow. Nice, that's what I wanted to add, dude. Yep. You can't see it, but I have a big giant window of just plugins. I'll do this kind of thing. At 100, and this one will be cut. 100. Yeah, you can post a track in production. That sounds pretty sick, right? I could honestly use some compression though. Oh, for feedback, there's a form. It's in the Discord. It should be in like the Patreon news. Oh gosh, what was that sound? I'm gonna get a gate for that. I don't like that disgusting sound. Get it out. I'm not sure how close it sounds to what the City song was, but I like it in its own way. I feel like the Sizzy song is using like more spectral things. It's using a lot more spectral and like weird distortion. I could try it out here. I don't know. I get my bias distortion with X Shaper, the ASIM option, and I just do a shape like this. I didn't even add a single instance of disperser. What am I? Oh gosh, my mouse died? Oh, I thought my mouse died. I didn't feed it. It's actually a beautiful patch. Too bad I'm deleting this entire project. But for funs, giggles, and shit, and pibbles, make a little drop for you guys. Also, I'm supposed to be doing feedback, guys. Come on. Did you send your guys' tunes in? Send them in now. Send them in. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Send them in. Wah, 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 wah. And then it's gonna do like this thing, and it's gonna go wah, 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 wah. It's gonna go wah, it's gonna go wah, wah, wah. Like that. Yeah, dude. do something like this. Okay, rhythm drum. Oh, baby. Dude, hell yeah. This is art. This is art. I'll just use my own kicks. Why not? My dumb little Patreon. Oh. My little chud Patreon. Bow, bow. My little chud Patreon. Do I have like a hi-hat somewhere? There we go. Oh yeah. This will sound amazing once the drums are loud enough. I think this clap is a little too loud, don't you guys think? Ay ay ay. Also, these drums are like made for like tear out, man. What am I doing? Use that one. We did it. This is Rhythm in 2029. Discord, buddy. Discord. In the Patreon news. That'd be correct. There you go. There's a rhythm dubstep. What's it like without the little harmonizer thing? That kind of sounds cool, actually. Is Pro L2 worth the money? Yeah, anything FabFilter is good. Why does it sound cool? This reverse emphasis thing sounds like what SZA used, though. Okay, cool. That's all the production for today. We will do the Patreon stuff. Cool. Okay, where is my window? There it is. There's my window. The setup. Nice, sick. Sweet. Oh my gosh, there's so many submissions, guys. Hold on, wait. How many of these happened? Okay, we gotta get through the supporter stuff first, and we'll do the free ones. So here we go. Cool. We got Peria. Peria. Yep. Okay. Sweet. Everything's set up. I think I do. Cool. Let's just get into it. All right. First up, are you nervous? You should be. Okay.
There was a revenge so sweet.
Oh. Nice, dude. Gotta turn it up all the way. I like that little tinny snare thing. Nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was good. Good tear out. Bang 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 bang. I think the second drop a lot more though, I have to say. Second drop was more interesting and it just sounded like it was someone. This first drop sounds like your typical tear out thing, which is fine, but like it's not enough to stand out and people won't recognize like your sound that easily when it sounds like that. But for what it is, it's pretty good. Let's go on to things that I took note of. So, the intro. I always mark points down on the intro because so many times the intro is unneeded. When you have an intro, imagine you're going through songs, okay? You're going through, maybe if you're going through YouTube or something, you're trying to find something to watch or listen to, you're going to click off within like 3 to 5 seconds. Like that's the reality of your attention span, and people are probably going to have way less attention span than you have. So that's like what Mr. Beast talks about. Mr. Beast is like, yeah, you don't click in the first 10 seconds, then why bother? He does like a thing where he makes like the first 10 seconds really cool, and he has a bunch of highlights there to make you want to watch the whole rest of the video. I'm not saying that you have to make the drop in 10 seconds in the intro or anything, but I'm saying that it matters getting the person's attention right off the bat, because if you don't do that, then they're just going to click off to another song, or they're just not going to care. So it's just the reality of music being online now. A lot of people don't realize how much that matters. But you want an intro that stands out, sounds interesting, and isn't just like a sweep or an effect. Like anything longer than 8 bars, or actually no, 4 bars. If you have 4 bars of just like a background synth or atmosphere playing, it's not gonna sound that great. I had one song that did that I made, and those songs are just like mistakes. You really just want to hammer in having a good hook at the very start. So that's why I said the intro should come in faster. So this whole section here, like there's no melodic elements, there's nothing to remember, there's nothing to reel you in. It is just a what even is this instrument? It's like some kind of violin or something, right? It's playing just one note. There's nothing going on. There's nothing interesting. There's no vocals playing. Maybe if you had like a character saying something, it would be more interesting, but it's not. It's just that. So I'm saying maybe you could have this sweep in. So like the violin or whatever instrument you have here can sweep in, can fade in, and then it'll hit the intro. Or you could just straight up just play it on the intro instead. So you can just cut this entire part out. Onto the intro. The intro is nice. I like the intro that you have here. It's well designed. It sounds like your typical intro. The piano melody. The thing is, it sounds good. It's melodically correct, I guess. But it sounds just really safe too. Like it sounds like just like your piano melody. You have it going cool. There's nothing interesting sticking out to me. It would be cool if you had like an unorthodox lead, or like some kind of weird sound. Like ISOXO is a good example that I listened to recently, where he does like weird like overtone lead sounds. Just something that kind of is more different than a piano. Everybody's heard a piano like a million times, and they are cool. This is cool. It's just like it could use something more. Also the drums. These drums, they're a little too boomy. Your kick is too boomy, around like 120 hertz or something, something like that. They could just not be that boomy. You don't need them to be that boomy in the intro. They just kind of need to be playing a beat, and then you could have your instruments play around that, whatever. They don't have to be the centerpiece. The centerpiece of the drums is reserved for the drop. That's where you want all the energy to be. So you could just simply turn these down. You could probably get an EQ and turn down like the low mids, so it's not so muddy, because it's really just like the mids that are kind of making me take it back. The transients are really underrated. Like if you rely on transients more, your song will sound more professional and clean, and less messy. So try to use that. Also, transient processors are really good. So if you have any of those like Melda transient processors, or the Gigahertz one, FL Studio has a built-in one, which is my favorite of all of them. Use those. Those are good. Try them. And I said in the intro, you should have some kind of lead instrument. So something that is playing like a more centered melody. These pianos, I said, work fine. They actually work pretty well. They're pretty great melodically. But when you have chords, um, they're not that easy to follow along. There's this kind of unspoken rule of thumb that a melody should be something you can hum pretty easily or just sing easily. With this kind of piano melody, it's a lot of chords and harmonies playing with each other, and this is more like the way you're using it is more like an arp. Like an arp going boo doo 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 doo. It's just going up and down the scale and like some chord. Like you could be using D sharp minor chord, just it going up and down. That's not really like a melody. Has something that is more monophonic, which is one voice. Have a monophonic signal where it's a melody or something that you can hum. It could be really simple something. You could have like a vocal that comes in too. But it just makes it just fills in the space and makes it more recognizable. I've had people like hum some of my tunes, which they just like they hummed it and I was like, oh, that's my song. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's a good thing actually. Like the fact that I could recognize that was my song with them just humming, like it's pretty good actually. And that's what you want, is something like that. Where they can recognize it. You can probably think of like 10 songs right now of melodies you can remember. If I told you to remember a melody or think of one right now, you could probably be like, oh yeah, Bruno Mars, Justin Bieber. You know, you would have like melodies you could sing on top of your head because it's so memorable. That does apply to dubstep too. Why did I say two so weirdly?
So sweet.
It can also work with rhythms too, but it's just not as memorable as like a melody. But it can still be fine, like ba da 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 da. Someone could remember that, but if you pair it with a melody and a rhythm together, then it becomes like unstoppable because you have two elements you can recognize. The drop in this case, like just like the heavy part of the song. And people usually stick to like having lyrics or something that's memorable over it. You know, like actual words. I don't know if I can repeat it on stream because they'll get mad at me for swearing, but like Rail Breaker. You guys remember that one? Like everybody knows the lyrics to Rail Breaker, even though it's like a not so good song. People recognize it because it's catchy. That's one thing to get it with. It's just really hard to make a drop be that unique. So sound design kind of carries it. And so this is just kind of undescribable. You can't really sing this. You can't really like make it memorable, but it's just the sounds. Okay, that's what makes EDM the sounds. I like the sounds. You can make the sounds like the most outstanding part. Like, oh my gosh, you just gotta know the sound. Like it's mysterious. Like if I told you the Skrillex sound, you'd be like, oh yeah, the you know, you can't mimic that with your mouth. But people know what you mean when you say Skrillex sound, like that Skrillex sound. I think this is cool. I like this part a lot. The other thing I was gonna say, I kind of went on a rant a little bit. When I started doing feedback, I did it like 10 minutes ago. This is when I started. So the sub on this, I can tell it's too loud because this is the easy way you can point it out. Everybody that has been around for this long knows about this, but if the way you can tell your sub is too loud is if the sub plays and it sounds like everything around the sub ducks. So if the sub plays and suddenly like your hi-hats are quieter or something else is quieter, it's most likely the sub doing that. Because when you have the sub over something, I could probably do an actual demonstration here if I can find my little thing. Okay, yeah, it's on my little product, yay. So I'll do a really simple little thing. And sorry, people on TikTok can't see this, but you can probably see it on the oscilloscope on TikTok, so it's fine. So we have this sine wave, right? We have this noise, right? So we have these two elements here. Just imagine the sub is your sub and the noise is whatever instruments you have. It could be, you know, your actual gun bass or the hi-hats or anything. It could be anything in your mix. So I have these two elements here, and I want to make sure that they go together really well. They don't clash or, you know, cut each other out or drown each other out. So I just have a limiter here. So this limiter is pushing the signal up. So now it's at its max volume, right? What happens when I boost the sub, you can hear that the noise will start getting quieter. So if I boost the sub, can you hear the noise is quieter now? So that's just what happens. And if I make it a little bit more obvious, so like the sub isn't always playing, it'll be just really obvious. I'm trying to figure out how to way to set this up. I'll just have some like attack, I guess. So this is what it sounds like, right? It's gonna be really loud. Just brace yourself. I'll turn this down maybe. So you have the noise coming in, and then the sub comes in, and then it gets squashed. So that's essentially what's happening when you're like boosting the sub like that. You don't want that to happen. But instead, what you want to happen is just for it to be the same level. Like right here. I'm gonna turn the limiter down a little bit. You can hear even if I turn the sub up more, the noise is going to be the same volume. So that's what you're wanting. I hope that makes sense. It's been a while since I've gone through that. But what that comes down to is your mastering. What you don't want to do with mastering is you don't want to boost the sub. The sub is something, I mean, you can boost the sub, okay? Like, you can do that a little bit, but you don't want to do it too much because it's going to sound like that. Be really gentle with it. You want your mix to sound mastered before it goes in the master chain, so that way you don't have to do so much in the master, you don't have to do so many things. Like, on my master chains, I just have a limiter, usually. That's pretty much it. So that's my main advice for you there. Also, you can kind of tell it's too much because you have like these reverse kicks coming in, and the reverse kicks actually bleed into the kicks in the snares. I don't know if you know that, but you can listen carefully and you can hear like your snare loses a lot of its impact because it's being ducked by the sub. Yeah, so you can hear it sometimes. It's more noticeable in this first part. Yeah, like right there, that just hit. That was like the sub messing that snare up. So yeah, that's all the pick I really have for you. I think I went through everything pretty well, pretty thorough. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope that helps. We're gonna go on to our next submission, which is Kinimoto. Yes, you are welcome. Thank you for submitting.
your head drop. Yeah. Make your head drop. Yeah. Make your head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop. Make your head drop, make your make your make your make your head drop, make your head drop.
What's up?
Yeah. Head drop. Head drop. Yeah. Make your head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop, head drop.
Nice. My overall score on that is it's just good. Like it's not something I think would be amazing. But I feel like there's a lot that you did right in this song, production wise. It's just not it's not as appealing as it could be. So I'm gonna go through it. The arrangement is great. Everything flows really well together. No complaints there. Your transitions were great. Worked like a charm. Your build-ups were good. Just the way you arranged everything was good. No complaints there. The main parts I had complaints were a little bit with the mixing, and like the power of the basses and everything, and the sound design. The sound design I think was my least favorite part of the song, but I mean it's just a hard thing to master with sound design, so it's fine. There are tiny tidbits, or like the kick is too clicky, like it's very like sound. You could just turn down the high end a little bit on the kick and that would sound better, or maybe choose a kick that has a bit more mids, because it sounds pretty good in your mix with the high click. It's just like too clicky, if that makes sense. Like I feel like that clicky kick would work better in the context of like something that is obscenely loud. Like this song isn't loud. Like I actually don't know. It's just your song's just not that loud. It feels like kind of mid energy. It could just also be like a loudness issue. Like maybe you just need to turn things up more. I don't know, but there's something to be done with the kick, and I feel like the kick is the first part I would try and fix because it's just too clicky in my opinion. So yeah, mixing is good. Pretty clean mix down. You're doing a lot of layering, which is pretty impressive layering because they do sound good together. So we'll just talk about the sound design and like the power I'm talking about a little bit. So your sound design, it's really gurgly, and just by nature that's gonna make it sound more messy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be harder to make out distinct tones when you have more than one layering over each other, and it's just harder to make it feel big and wide with that. My recommendation is if you have a layer, so if you're doing like a rhythmic first layer that's going like do 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 do, and your second layer is doing a sustain just high up or something, make the sustain wide. Make your sustain wide, make your womp sound kind of in the middle, and then add some reverb to the sustain or something, or the womp. It's just gotta be like, you gotta have some contrast between the mids and the sides. And this one, I just feel like your basses are occupying the same exact space. They're occupying the mids and the highs in the same area, and they're occupying your stereo field the same. So you should space them out a little bit. One bass should be mono, not complete mono, but like more mono. The other one should be more stereo. The other bass should also occupy some more high end, while the other one occupies like the mids or something. That's what I'm talking about with like mixing and making your basses seem more powerful. Also, this is another thing too. This might help you a lot. You should mix your sub in with your top basses and do some saturation on top of it. Because if you do saturation on top of it, you're gonna add like that nice buzz on top, and it's gonna sound more crunchy, but not too crunchy. You have a lot of control over that. I also feel like your sub should be a bit louder as well. But that's just me. That's all I like to say for your song. So good job. Good stuff. And thank you for submitting. Okay. Next up we have Avada. You're welcome, Kinimoto. Kinimoto. Yes. Why do I recognize this? Nice. That was sick. Dang, dude, I don't have much to say about that. That's just good. I have heard this one before though, and I've given feedback on it before, but the main feedback I have for it is the snare. The snare. Your snare sounds like it has like weird EQ or something on it. It's like it's got like a peak in the mid highs, and then the fundamental is really loud. It just sounds like he did something weird with it. Send it in the Google form. Do not send it in the chat. Send it in the Google form. Yeah, I don't know what you do with the snare. The snare just sounds weird. There's something with the EQ. It's like I don't know. The other feedback I have is the sub is a little muddy. It has a lot of harmonics. I feel like you could just do like a basic scoop at like 200 hertz and then it would sound better. It's just a little too harmonic in my opinion. But that's all the feedback I have for you, so good. Nice. Thank you for submitting. Hope that helps. Hope this helps. Yeah. Alright, we got Nimura next. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. That's a lot more than Nimura. Nimura? Ugh, are you weaponizing me? For your own benefit? Is this for something? Oh, it's a charity? Okay, so you're doing a charity thing? Cool. Nice. Nimura. Multiple labels thing. Cool. It's like this is like a contest, I'm assuming, right? You're trying to absolutely destroy other people. Trying to be the best. This is low-key cheating, get in my opinion. I'm just getting so many text messages and it's annoying. Like, I'm only getting them now. Oh my goodness.
Begin.
Of a fascia. Oh my goodness.
Wait. Turn up the bass.
Ah! Oh my. Dude. gosh. Okay. All right. We're just doing that now. Yeah. Dude, it's like so overkill. I don't think overkill, the word itself, can describe what this is. It's just like, I mean, it sounds like a bunch of people worked on it. Like, how many people is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I said the bad word. Anyways, it's like 7 people working on this, dude. Like, oh my gosh, that's way too many. 7 people on one project is crazy. I could not. Like, okay, whose blunt rotation is this? Who's on the rotation right now? Is it you that's working on this now? Did you you were given the blunt after like 6 after 6 freaking bounces of audio. Oh, dude, Stem's got to be terrible. Disciple did it twice. What'd they do? In that part is No Chrono with Katharina. Oh, the mega collab. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I just think it would suck. I don't wanna I did a collab with 4 people once, and that was already like annoying. Like I was already like, why are there the 300 stem files? Like you guys couldn't consolidate any of them? Like I'm lagging just trying to load these in, dude. These aren't working. I couldn't imagine. I hope you guys are figuring a better way to work on it. You probably have like several different projects. Yeah, of course there's a lot of stems, dude. You should consolidate them. I feel like that would make it a lot easier. Just go in a project by itself and then be like, okay, this is a lead. This is also a lead. This is also a lead. Okay, here are all the bases. Here are all 500 of them. Here are the 20 different kicks that people used. Here are the 20 different snares people use. Just consolidate them all. That'll make it just a lot easier. Like, honestly, I could not imagine. Ugh. We're on FL Studio mainly, where we mix everything. Bitwig, Ableton. Man. Bless your little heart, man. Really. I just could not. That just sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, like on the actual song, I like it, okay? I like it a lot. It's really good, but holy, this is what the term maximalist is. Like, this song is so jam-packed with just noises and just everything. Like, it's hard to not... It's hard to pay attention what's going on. I think maximalist songs like this, they get to a point where it's just too much to process. Things change too much. Like, it's kind of the opposite of what people tell you. When you listen to music, they're like, oh, this is too repetitive. You could make this a bit more interesting. This is like the opposite. It's like, I don't want to say too interesting, but it changes too frequently where I can't like jive into one spot. Like it feels like have you ever had your back scratched, right? Your back scratched and like there's a spot that really has that itch. Like it feels really good in that one particular spot. It feels like you're raking your entire hand across like the back, and like some parts are nice and then some parts are like, oh, that's cool, but like not what I wanted, kind of thing. It's like if you can hold onto one part a little bit longer, it would be more satisfying. I hope that makes sense. That was a weird analogy, but like, I don't know how to else explain that. Like, it really feels like an itch. Like there's an itch in some of these where I'm like, oh, just stay on that part a little bit longer. That's just kind of hard with having a big giant collab with this, is everybody needs to have their sound in. Someone might get mad that you take their sound out or something. That happened to me. But if you can try and implement that more where things go on a little bit longer, I feel like it'd be more satisfying to listen to. But dang, dude, this is great. You can make like 10 drops out of the sounds in this. Like, I think this part is really cool. It has a cool idea melodically, but it just changes so much. You're having like breaks in parts where there weren't breaks before, and it's like, oh, we put on the brakes. We send the brakes in one section, and then we go again. I think this is more like an arrangement issue. I feel like arrangement wise, like there's some issues. You're not lingering on parts that are nice for that long. Your mixing is good. Your sound design's good. Mastering even is good. Just the arrangement needs to be a little better. And you talk about the transition to the third drop. Let me get that real quick again. This little motif you have, the that should be teased earlier. Or we should have like maybe 4 bars of just like a like I feel like this little part where the chords come in, that's cool, but I feel like if you had just had that faded out playing, and then came the drums and the drop came out along, that would be more impactful for what you have, because the square part's cool, but it's like janky in a way that doesn't fit what you're going for, if that makes sense. Because immediately after that janky stuttery chord part is this melodic part. I feel like that chord just should be in somewhere else. Like, it could probably be a transition for the B section of the drop instead of being the transition into the drop. But try it out, see if it is better. You can obviously revert it back if it doesn't work out, but that's just what I think you could do to make it better. That's all the feedback I have for you. Really good job. Hopefully things go well with talking to them. So yeah, thank you for submitting. They're all gonna talk shit about me. That's cool. I think some of these people submitted to me. I think Inmari submitted to me before. Neo Chrono used to submit a lot to me. And now you're submitting. So like almost half the people have sent me a song before. Neo Chrono's good. I like him a lot. All right. Appreciate it, Aphasia. I think you're talking to me, right? All right, try boot. That was the best part right here. Wow. Okay, we're gonna skip this. Bro. Okay, jokes aside, I like this. It's good. People are gonna like your little UK dub thing. It's so popular now. I feel like I should get into the UK dub scene. The wah 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 wah. I gotta talk about it. The vocals, they sound the way that you use them, just sound like the Minions. Like I just started thinking banana 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 nana nana, like just a Minion singing it. I can't get it out of my head. It's not my fault. Oh gosh, am I lagging or something, dude? Whatever. So on the vocals, get some kind of formant pitching thing. I don't know what you're using for this song, but just pitch the formant down so it's not so like child like child minion like. Make it sound a little bit just darker, because I just feel like it's just too high pitch. That's really, I think, what's happening. Okay, so that's like the biggest issue. I like the arrangement of everything. This lead thing, I'm just not a fan of it. I feel like it's a complete change in the tone you're going for. And also it just sounds bad. It's just not a good lead. It kind of sounds like it sounds like a power tool or something. Like a broken power tool, like a drill or something, but like something's messed up with the drill mechanism, and it's just, I don't know, it sounds like a motor, but like not cool. It sounds like a messed up motor. I think something that's more inspired by like a horn would sound better, like a ship horn. Maybe that would work, or just like a regular orchestral horn, brass instrument. Banana na 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 na. Yeah, mixing sounds good. Mastering sounds good. Some of the sounds just sound bad. There's a FM yoink somewhere. I kind of don't like that sound anymore. I feel like it has good cases to be used, but this is just not it. This sounds just too bright. You need something that sounds darker, maybe low pass it more, so it's more of just the isolated harmonic there. Probably sounds better. I mean, it just sounds like a minion saying banana now. Yeah, just keep working on it. It sounds good. You have a good direction you're putting this in. Keep working on it, yeah. And thank you for submitting. All right. Okay. We have Tilo. Actually, no, wait. We have the paid member that submitted Aphasia. Link, please. Oh, it's removed. Just send it again. Make sure you hit the share link instead of clicking the link. And then paste that in, and I'll do it next. Oh, the song's named for me. Yay!
She did this to us. She controls all. She lives. We do not. I suffer. Life is suffering. I am agony. You are a stranger to life.
Infinite riser thing? Yeah, I use that a lot too. Where's T-Low? Let's do this part a little bit. here. Okay, first off, based. Very based samples. I gotta make more vocals. I forget how cool I made them. I'll do that in my next pack. Oh, dude, I have some metal screams I could do in my pack too. Gosh, why am I so silly? Why am I so silly? I could do screams and stuff. I've been practicing a lot. I just haven't done it since I did my last sample pack. Okay.
I suffer. Life is suffering. I am
Put on my Patreon. Okay, honestly, your arrangement is like the best part. Everything is spaced pretty well. Your intro should be quieter. It's a little too loud here. I like your little bass going, ow. That's cool. I like that effect.
You are a spring.
I think the biggest problem with your stuff is a little bit with your mixing and a lot of your sound design. I think your sound design is the weakest part of this song. I kind of get what you're going for like that kind of washy, like sudden death kind of sound. It just sounds really messy and washed. Let me hear it again. I just kind of think you should redo this entire sound. You should probably start from scratch. Imagine you're using like Serum 2. You have this made in Serum 2 or something. Or just regular Serum. You can try and keep the regular automations you have on. Just redo like the weight tools you're using, the filters you're using, the envelopes, everything else, so that you can keep the arrangement just with different sound. The sound design is just like, it sounds like a bandpass sweeping up and down with, you know, other filters and like OTT. It just sounds too messy. I would just say redo it. That's the easier way to get something like this out. But also don't put that much time into it, because honestly, if it's already as finished as it is, there's no point in putting that much more work into it. You should move on to a new project where you avoid making mistakes early on, and then you do less work to get the sound you want. I think your cymbals could be a bit louder. Your kick is a little too boomy as well. Like the low end is a little too loud. It's definitely not just a bandpass sweeping through like 3 OTTs and 3 dispersers. It is a technique. I stopped kind of doing the bandpass OTT thing like a while ago, just because it's so annoying to get the sound you want. Because it doesn't act like the way you think it does. It's just really hard to predict what it's going to sound like. So I just kind of stopped doing that. Like, I stopped using OTT as much. That's weird, isn't it? Like, I now that I think about it, like, yeah, I don't use OTT that much anymore. That's so weird. I haven't even thought about that, but just, I don't know. Use less OTT and bandpass and life will be a bit easier for you. I think your biggest problem with these sounds is the cutoff is too high. Like, you're sweeping too high. It's being modulated too much. The beauty in getting the OTT sound is having it modulate just a little bit, so you keep that vowel sound. because you're like, it's like something's being digested with the bandpass going up and down that high. Experimenting with using pitched vocals with Ableton texture mode. Okay, so these are like vocals that you're making into basses. That's pretty cool. I did something like that, but it's just hard. I think I got better results with the vocal because I was like vocoding it or something. I had like some kind of vocal effect on it that made it not so like vocally. It sounded more like a bass now. But I don't know. The choir melody. I think the first 3 bars are good. The last bar is where it's not good. Ba bum bum ba bum 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 bum, and then it does like this weird melody at the end. Not that one. That's where it goes high. Ba 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 ba. Like, why does it do that? That's weird. I think what you're doing is you're like making this melody in regular harmonic minor, or is it natural minor? I think it's natural minor, something like that. You're doing something in natural minor, and the scale just doesn't really allow you to make eerie progressions. You want to do something like Phrygian or some kind of Egyptian scale. I know those are really unorthodox in EDM, but if you really want like a sinister, scary sound, try using those scales. It's just straight up note selection. And those scales, like the Egyptian ones, they're gonna use a lot of half steps. So like if you're like looking at C major, yeah, you go whole, half, whole, half. So there's only 2 spaces in there where you can do like a half note thing. Phrygian is my favorite. I use D sharp Phrygian all the time. But Phrygian starts on the E. So if you're like looking at the notes of C major, you would start Phrygian on the E. So it'd be E Phrygian. E Phrygian has the same as the Phrygian relative of C major. I think that's how you say it. But then you have the actual Egyptian scales, which don't have any major or minor relative. Like, they are their own scales. They're just full of half notes. So yeah, use a scale like that. I think it'll be a lot easier to make more sinister sounds. Yeah, try it out. And thank you for submitting. Okay, T-Low. Is this the same one? I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me find the one you sent. You submitted the same link, I think. Yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to hit this share link, this copy link thing. Click this. Do not copy the URL. Click this copy link button and then send that. Do that, please. And submit again. And don't worry about filling out anything like the problem or anything. I'll still have the original submission up. Shout out TikTok for putting in my... Yeah, dude, TikTok is mad at me. It just said it silenced my stream because I didn't have a face cam on. I don't know what to do with TikTok. I don't even know if it's worth doing. No, T-Lo, you need to hit copy link right here. This is the only way you can get a private track to work, because it will just say it's deleted. You did that? It shouldn't just say one thing. When it's a, let's see if I have a private song somewhere. Okay, so like this, the top of this one just says the title. So whatever the title is will be in the URL. If you do it correctly in the copy link, there should be just a random string of numbers after that. Like the name in this is the title that you have. You need to have like the numbers after that. Are you just doing feedback on Tear Out? No, I'm doing feedback on all genres of music as long as you produced it. If you are a rapper that is terrible at music and you just rap over a beat, I'm not going to do feedback for you. I've had that happen a lot. Just some random guy that does like rap stuff. They'll just send me a beat he bought off of like BeatStars or something, and I'll be like, yo, what do you think of my rap? It's like, I don't know, man. Could have said cooler lines. Like what do I say to that? I don't know, man. Can you speak up? You can take some like speaking lessons or something, man. Do hybrid trap, that's fine. If you do any production and you want to get better, you can send it my way. I've done feedback on like acoustic artists that strum on guitar, and I did feedback for them. It's fine. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Yeah, like the random string of numbers, that should be what it is. Yes. Okay, it works. Sweet. Okay. I need to find the original message again. Should I shorten intro into 16 bars instead of 32? DIMBI.
Bravo Zulu 88 requesting your position. Coordinates 501, over. Requesting your position.
Oh my gosh.
Zulu 88.
That scared me. Gosh.
Bravo Zulu 88 requesting your position.
Dude, okay. We're gonna have a deep and long. Okay, that sounds bad. We're gonna have a long conversation about that bass there. That one, right there. We're gonna have a conversation about that one.
Requesting your position. Requesting your position.
Okay. I think I got the gist of what the rest of the song is like. It's just that one bass that like caught me off guard a lot. So let's go through the feedback. the shakers. The shakers could be a lot shorter. The shakers need to be really percussive. This sounds like it's like a feather being shaken back and forth. It needs to be really tight and snappy and, you know, shaky. And yeah, I think the intro should be shorter. I said shortener. But it should be like 4 bars of this, and then 4 bars of the drums, and then... Oh, it's LFO white noise? Okay, then just make the LFO shorter. That's fine. Either way. Okay, so the biggest problem I think in this song is not your mix, but your master. Your master is pushed way too hard. Everything is clipping. So when you're mixing this, you're fighting for attention on everything. Like, your bass is clipping, your clap is clipping. If something isn't clipping, it's not being heard. And so you're like mixing into the master that's being clipped really bad. And that makes it just makes it really hard to mix clearly, because even a half decibel difference can change the loudness of it. I have nothing on my master, bro. I don't know what I'm really doing. I have Pro L and Newfoundland audio saturated clipper. I think I need to use them more. You can have nothing on your master and it can still clip when you render it if you don't have anything. If it's going over 0 decibels, then it will hard clip. A lot of DAWs use that feature. But I'm telling you right now, it's clipping. It's clipping and it's just a problem. So the way you should mix, you should have everything that is relatively low and under 0 decibels if possible, just because it gives you some headroom if you want to adjust the master, and just so you can know how loud everything actually is, because once it goes past 0 decibels, you don't really perceive it that much louder, because then it's kind of out of your hands. Just don't mix with anything saturating. Make sure everything is working fine as is, and then turn up the master. The master should be the only tool that is making what you have really just kind of louder. And it should also be transparent. Like, you should not be able to tell that a master is on. The thing I say a lot is that your mix should already sound mastered, so it should already sound like it's really big and loud and crazy. The only thing you should really put on a master is a limiter. That should be the only thing you put on. Really bare bones, basic. I use some other plugins with it sometimes, but mainly I just use limiter, and that's the best way you should have a master. And yes, the drive is still open. I'm never gonna finish this. I was struggling to get submissions at the start. I think I used the wrong link or something, and then I can't keep up. Like, I'm not even halfway through all the submissions I have. I think I might have to cut it short. But anyways, yeah, just, it really is just this being really loud. The thing originally I have is pretty nice. It's just the loudness, man. That's like the biggest part. If you can turn this down and have it be like at a comfortable volume where everything isn't fighting for attention, it would just make it way better. And of course this bass, that's somewhere. The reason why that was so jarring is because it's really wide, really bright, because nothing else in this mix is that bright. Like, you have a low end bass, you have like that bit crushed thing every now and then, but that stab bass is super wide and bright, and it just comes out of nowhere. There's nothing that's like easing me into it. It's just like, and I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know how to respond. I feel scared, and I go home and cry myself to sleep. So that's really it. I'm not going to focus on that many other elements, just because I think the master kind of impedes a little bit of what I could say. I can't judge that easily when the master is sorting so much. But that should be like your first clue to work on, is to get your mix sound good by itself, and then your master should be doing a lot less work. You could look up people like Let's Synthesize. I think he's a good resource for learning how to mix and master and just make drum and bass. He does drum and bass a lot, so you'll like Dan Larson, Let's Synthesize. So check him out. I think it will help you. Awesome. So yeah, thank you for submitting. On to the next. Oh wait, some of these are duplicate submissions, I think. Nope, they're not. They're all... This guy's just submitted twice. I'm gonna just do the first one. Skyvet? Yes. Hold on. Sorry about that. Bow, 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 bow. I was just told my grandma's going to the ER. I will just do a speed run of songs, and then on the stream, because I have to go. So let's just go through songs. I'll say really quickly what they could work on.
Something's missing. Listen for change. Brave to wait.
The vocals need de-essing. Everything's too loud here. You have a lot of dynamics issues. Master is doing too much. Okay, next one. I'm sorry if I'm skipping too much for you guys, but I have to go. Like the drums. A little too bubbly. Not too much distortion is being used. I like it just too distorted, too bubbly. Yeah, I'll figure out what's going on because it's not good. Acid. Very muddy, no sub. Dead sub. Really unique idea, just really muddy. Snare could use some more highs, and a bass could be louder. Thank you for submitting. Intro is weak. Still the same. Good ideas. Actually really good. Good job. Okay, last one, and then I'm gonna end the stream. And I'll update if everything is okay or not.
Moments of forever you can reach once we're together. We let it escape.
Good job. I very basic though, and it needs to more of a motif and identity. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry, the head ended like this, but I'm gonna head out. I'll update you guys probably on the Discord. So thank you guys for watching.